Season, there are more big surprises than ever before.
Yes, it's a season of surprises. The Amazing Race is kicking off season 37 tomorrow night, and it will have the largest cast ever. And teams will encounter some game-changing twists and turns. Host Phil Keoghan is joining us live with a preview of what we can expect. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. I think instead of a season of surprises, probably a season of big surprises, because there's always a season of surprises.
That's true.
But this season, it's big surprises.
How do you keep going bigger and bigger each year?
Well, I think, it really does come down to being open to new and different ideas, going to new countries, like we're going to Bulgaria for the very first time.
Ooh.
Last season, we went to Slovenia for the very first time. So it's up to us, I think, as producers to constantly be pushing ourselves to try to make the show better. I mean, hopefully, if you think of season 1 and now season 37, hopefully, if fans look at the two shows objectively, they think that we've got better at what we do and that the show does feel bigger and better now in season 37. Not to take anything away from season 1, because that was special in its own way. But I do believe we're bigger and better now in 37, and hopefully we'll be bigger and better in 38 and on down the line. Like we have to force ourselves to be better in order to stay part of the zeitgeist, which we've managed to do now for over 20-something years. But the viewers are very discerning. If they don't like something, they're not going to watch it. And thankfully, they watch our show. It
is pretty incredible how long this has been going on. You've been the host for all 37 years. You're an executive producer for the show. Do you create
37 seasons, not 37 years.
You're right, seasons. My apologies. Do you create some of these?
No. I just want to be sure. Otherwise, I would have been 5 years old, right?
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you create some of the ventures for the teams on The Amazing Race?
Well, the ideas for all the challenges come from the team, and they come from viewers, and they come from country producers that we work with. It's sort of a matter of two of here, Bulgaria, for instance. You take a country like Bulgaria, we get our researchers to dig in and come forward with great ideas. The idea is that you're spoilt for choice. You always want to be able to be able to put something in your pocket for down the road, right? If you think of a place like India, where we've been over 20 times, I think now, you could keep going back to India over and over and over again. A country that now I believe boasts the biggest population in the world. There's just so much going on there that you can keep on going back and never feel like you're repeating yourself. So we're always looking for new and different. And thankfully, our stage, if you like, is the world. We're not confined to a tight space. We're not in a studio where we say you've got to select a different song or select a different dance or select a different dish to cook. We're out cooking, in the countryside in Bulgaria, and we're dancing on the stage in Lithuania. So we're always looking to go to different places to do different things, and thankfully we have the world as our stage.
Well, it's fun for the audience to come along for the adventure too. Phil, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.